Folks, Tony Lockhart here, and I've got a kiln opening in just a moment. Here we go. We've got my Skutt 1227. It's about 7 cubic feet. Really great kiln. It just finished firing. You can see that the current temperature is about 261 degrees and the fire time was 8 hours 43 minutes. Just did a standard cone 5 cycle medium speed. But at any rate, I'm gonna just open this up a little early because I just can't wait. So here we go. Okay, so now that it's locked in place, what I can do is just have a quick peek and see how things went. Got some of these guys right here. Oh, it's pretty toasty. Can feel the heat radiating. It looks like I did some of those marked tests. What I wanted to do is to just practice to see if I could get any type of drawing or sketches onto the pot, so I used different oxides. I also tried to experiment with a couple of other things. For instance, this pot right here doesn't have glaze in it, nor does this one, but you can see by those little bubbles at the bottom, the glaze ran on the exterior and stuck to the kiln shelf. There's also another one right here. I don't know if you could see, but it kind of stuck to the bottom of the shelf as well. So clearly my Castile blue, that's the exterior glaze over here, that needs a little bit of work. Not really sure what's going on with these guys, but I have a much darker clay body with a lighter glaze. So it's kind of interesting to see the texture and appearance, but that's the same glaze right there as this one right here. So you definitely got something different going on. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and get some gloves on. Okay, so here we go again. Got this yellow bottle, this tiny little bottle. Notice the clay body that's on the bottom. It's a nice speckled color. This one's called Speckled Buff by Laguna clay. And I've got this nice yellow. I did a double dip and I did a wax resist, so you can see across the belly there's like a stripe of solid yellow, but those nice speckles are showing through. This one right here, did a little experiment with some of the Laguna B mix, and I had some sand, so I actually wedged the sand into the clay body. And as I tried to trim it, it started to drag a bunch of the little spots across. And a nice green interior. So I just wanted to go with a nice contrast. But that blue is real pretty. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here's a nice electric brown Laguna clay, and then here's a B3, and then I'm gonna get one of the Moroccan sand colors. Actually, this is a Moroccan sand with Castile blue. Let's try this one. So here's what's really fascinating about this process. I love that I've got 3 different clay bodies. So here's the Laguna clay B3, here's the Laguna clay electric brown, and here's the Moroccan sand. So it's definitely like my medium dark, and my dark clay. They all have the same glaze on top, which is like this Atlantis aqua blue, but like clearly they're completely different. It's really beautiful to see what type of variation you can get even in an electric kiln. Notice the breaking. Like, it seems like the darker the clay, the more the breaking happens, and I can see more of the clay body exposed compared to some of these other ones. Okay, so I'm gonna unload the rest of the kiln and have a look a little bit later, but I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.